Hey y'all, coming back to you with another video. It's 1:20 in the morning, and I have to stay up all night because I work in the mornings, and that's just how my work schedule works. I just made a video, I think it was last night, I'm pretty sure. It was about trying out Longhorn pouches. You'll see that before you see this. But I've got right now three more unopened cans from the big buying spree I had. And the one I've got on the table right now, I don't even know how to fucking read that. I'm pretty sure they are expired by pretty good margin. This one has good until May, but I think I came back and bought that later. But anyways, so as you'll know if you watched the other video, today's some Grizzly Straight. I actually just off noticed this at a Sheets the one day, and of course somebody had to go and pop my bubble in the butt. But anyway, so I like naturals more than I like these straights, but hey. Let's see if I can't crack this thing open with my terrible fingernails. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Yep, nails just aren't sharp enough. Not for these labels. These labels are made out of fucking some kind of titanium plastic. So, but I'm kind of speeding through the rest of these pouches. I'm gonna start trying to get set the videos to upload while I'm sleeping. That way I can get through that. Whew! I'm sitting here like a complete noob, cutting open a label with a fucking knife. I mean, you can smell that really easily. Alright, finally got that lid cut. Now that I've had to move it around. Damn. Holy balls. I can't get that open. What in the fuck is up with that? Cause is, I think, yeah, this is my first Grizzly can. Oh my god. The welfare bear ain't letting me in. Trying to use a damn knife to fucking pop the fucking thing open. This is embarrassing. Ugh. Jesus Christ. There we go, gentlemen. I'll just cut that out. God damn itchiness. Oh, that's why. That pouch right there. Come on, there you go. That little pouch up there was actually the corner was over the edge, and it was I guess you could say it was making the seal really tight. It took up all the empty space between the lid and the rest of the can. So, but anyways, let's look here. Well, I've noticed this at least. Even though I packed it, the pouches seem to be pretty free floating. They don't all stick together. I mean, they're all clumped up in the corner, but it's not like the Longhorns that are like just one big glob in the corner. These ones actually seem like they're a little bit malleable. Huh. Well, without further ado, let's throw one of these turds. That's all I describe them. They look like fucking pieces of shit. Uh, Try and pack that can down. Let's see if I can get it open. No. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Fuck, the can's even popped open a little bit. Jesus. Anyways. Go ahead and let that sit. I need to go and get my mud jug over there cleaned out. And then sawn off and crap. I think I mentioned that in my previous video that you'll see, but well, it just hasn't happened yet. So anyway, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? Hmm. Hmm. I talk about politics way too fucking much in my videos, and I just do these. I guess I think of the words ad libbed. I'm not sure. It's where I just basically just start blabbing about whatever comes to my mind. Um, I guess one funny thing I can mention that I've noticed is I have an account on Meet. Okay, and it seems really funny. Is there's this one woman just down, I don't want to say down the road, but just the next town over from us, and all she can do is just ask, "Hey, can someone loan me $20? I need $20, $50." There was even twice she asked for $200 and $300 each. Uh, what? Bitch, I don't have fucking $200 or $300 just to loan you on the off chance that you'll pay me back. Okay? First off, I don't have $200 to pay you back. Second, even if I did, I kind of need that money myself. And third, I don't even know you. So I'm supposed to just take your random, oh yeah, I'll pay you back. You know? And I know what I'm about to say is good because it's that way, it's not prostitution. But she won't have sex or anything for the money. Okay? Lily, you're supposed to give it to her and she'll give it back to you sometime in the future. Maybe. So and it's people like that. I'm just like, and everybody. It's just everybody likes this her statuses, but and I'm seeing a comment. It's literally the same thing. Bitch, get a job. And apparently, her boyfriend is going to jail or whatever, and she wanted us to give him money and shit. Like, what? I don't understand this. I do not understand the logic of this. That you need money. So you go on to a social media site and you just ask random people to give you money with the unknown promise of, oh, I'll pay you back. Get the fuck out of here. And I don't know. It seems like we have this mindset more and more in the country. Is they people want. They want everything given to them easy. They don't want to put in the work for it, and they just want to keep making compromises. Sorry, to get it is you give me the money and I'll pay you back, or if you do this for me, I'll do this, and I do it to an extent, but it it just seems so vile that all these, and it only seems to be girls. I haven't seen a guy do it yet, but I have seen girls that ask for people to send them money for no better reason than because she asked us to. And it's like, bitch, it's not that hard to get a job. Okay, maybe she has a job. Who knows? You know what? That'd be fucking perfect. You got your own job, and you still get people to give you money, because that's logic. But it just seems something in this country is broken, and I can't tell you what it is. I know what it is, but I can't tell you what it is. And I guess the best way to summarize it is the best way to summarize the problem in this country is the Bernie Sanders campaign and its supporters. That's about probably it. I think that's the only clear, concise, obvious thing that's wrong. Is that anybody supports that man who didn't even have a steady paycheck till he was 40. It just seems like this country is slowly falling in to a hole, and this hole is filled with velociraptors and sarlaccs and pointy spikes and feces covered spikes and welfare and socialism and all this other shit. And a lot of people, when they bring up the fact that Bernie Sanders is a socialist, they say, "Oh, well, this is already a socialist nation. We got socialized police and blah, 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 blah." Yeah, we don't have it to the extent that Bernie wants to put it to. And if Bernie Sanders gets what he wants, which he won't, but if he gets what he wants, this country is fucked. End of story. Okay, I am only 20 years old. Okay, I was born at the very start of the assault weapons ban, the federal assault weapons ban. Okay, can I give you an idea? I was born in '95. So I don't know what the country used to be like. I don't know what it was like in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and all that. But all I can tell you is this. Is from what I've been able to study, because I'm a somewhat of a history buff, and from what I can tell, is something is happening. Like I said, it's best exemplified as the result is people that support Bernie Sanders and that whole side of the thinking, the whole side of thinking. But what is causing this? What is causing this country and its public to spiral downwards? I don't know what that is. And I know some people, I believe probably a few of the Bernie Sanders supporters, I'm not sure, but some people are saying it's the idea of entitlement in this country is coming from the baby boomer generation. That because they believe they were entitled, they taught their children entitlement. No, 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 no. Okay. Those baby boomers presided over one of the quickest growth spurts in in American history. Okay. So they must have obviously done something right. Okay. Because the baby boomer generation, for those that don't know, was from 1946 to 1964. Last I remember it. I might be a little few years off, but that's the relative time period. From the end of World War II till about the midpoint of the Vietnam War. And the 50s was the biggest boom period in American history. Okay. And I think it was either the late 50s or early 60s, the Suez Canal crisis happened, and Great Britain dropped out of the world as a superpower, leaving the United States as an up-and-coming superpower, with the Soviet Union being the only other people that could really oppose us. And these baby boomers that are supposedly the result of all this entitlement not only resided over the biggest boom in American economic history, but fought against and successfully held off a Soviet Union that encompassed more people and more territory than the entire United States. And they were socialists. Capitalism held off socialism and presided over the biggest boom in American history. The more we seem to be going towards this socialism shit, the worse and worse the country seems to be getting. Okay? But when we try and bring up the old right-winged policies of the baby boomer generation, it's demonized as unkind and unfair and discriminatory and uneducated and all this other shit. Well, it must obviously do some good, because that kind of mentality is what made the United States what it is. Because right about the time the baby boomer population ended, the period stopped, was when the whole counterculture came up. America turned into a pile of pansies. We left Vietnam before we should have. We left Iraq before we should have. And people are just, they want more welfare, and they want more social programs, and they want more handouts. And we're just being driven into the ground by that kind of mentality. So, sorry guys, but your socialist friends like Bernie and all that, and all this handout and all this equality and shit is obviously not good, because the United States is falling and falling fast. Now, I do reject the idea that there will be a second American Revolution, because our system as it sits is fine. It's the amendments that we're making to it that are screwing it up. There might be a second American Civil War sometime in the future, especially if the Democrats win the presidency. Because if we have to go through another 7 to 8 years of Obama-style policies, this country's going to fall apart. It is. It's doing it as we speak now. Okay. But anyways, enough about the top politics, which is like the only thing I talk about because that's what I'm really into. The welfare bill straight. I actually like it. I like the taste. I like that the pouches are not so like hard and blocky. It tastes pretty damn good, to be honest. I mean, it is just kind of has a dirty taste to it, but it's soft, and I don't know. I'll do what I did in the last video, and I'll go ahead and I'll stand. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can feel it. There's a bit of a buzz. I don't know how much nicotine this has compared to what I normally dip, but I can feel lightheaded. So I think I might be switching myself to some Grizzly. It is, according to the Mud Jug 1 scale of dipping, a middle-ranged, middle quality dip, but so far I like it. It doesn't taste half fucking bad. And yeah, it's kind of the middle road, but it's high middle. It's a high mid Carter. We want to use some wrestling terms here. If you were to put it into wrestling terms, he'd be a mid Carter, which is like the vast majority of the people in wrestling organizations like the WWE and such. I'm not going to get too far into it, but yeah, it's not as expensive as Copenhagen. But I've had Copenhagen wintergreen, and I know the wintergreen taste itself isn't very good. I don't like the taste of it, but that's just a personal opinion. But I don't know, guys. I like it well enough. And one other thing to notice is we get our good old Grizzly wintergreen here. We'll go ahead and we look at that. 70% U.S. tobacco, 30% imported tobacco. Okay, foreign. So 70-30 split. But go ahead and look here. 100% U.S. tobacco. So I know there is. This seems to be among dipper mentality is that you get American dip because American tobacco is superior. But so not a lot of people they don't like the dip Grizzly wintergreen even if they like the flavor because it's a 70-30 split. They have a quarter foreign tobacco in there, but really it isn't that bad. I've had foreign tobacco because I did some of the Red Man Chew, a video that I'm gonna be that'll be the next video. Probably after these last two, I'm gonna try and get down to a fast internet place here soon. Get some of these videos uploaded. And I can visit my grandmother. But anyways, so if you like straight and you like dipping all American tobacco, I'd get yourself some Grizzly straight. It tastes pretty good. Like I said, this is just a first impression, but on my personal first impressions rating scale, which sucks balls and no one wants to listen to anyway, I'd put this Grizzly straight probably up there, 8 to 7. It doesn't have a very strong straight taste. From what I can tell, I don't know, maybe it's probably just mostly me, but it doesn't seem to elude itself very well to juice. It makes mostly foam. But then again, it is pouches, and I don't let it sit in my mouth nearly long enough. But and just sit in my mouth, yeah, that's a pun. Fuck you. But I like it well enough. If you like all American tobacco and you like straight, but you don't like Copenhagen taste or any of the really cheap dips like Longhorn and Timberwolf, get yourself some Grizzly. It's not too bad. So that'll be all. This is going on for a 20-minute video. It's probably going to be now 500 megabytes. Had to do some clearing out. But, so, as I said, review, 8 out of 10. It ain't bad. Like I said, could be a little stronger, but in the taste department, but it actually gives me a little buzz. It's not as much as I used to get, where I'd be like, la, la, la. But I'm also going to try and get myself, I had a can of Copenhagen pouches, but my friend took those because fuck him. But I'll be getting a can of that. I'll do the wintergreen, then I'll do the Copenhagen pouches, and then I'll finally do my first long cut dip. But until then, remember, be a man and reach for your can. Because if you ain't dipping, you missing out, buddy. Okay, maybe I am buzzed. Yeah, I know I suck at imitating people. But yes, be a man and reach for your can. Because if you ain't packing, you slacking. There we go. That's how it goes. I know I suck. But until next time, y'all, I'll see y'all later. I like straight. What can I say? See you all in the next video.